So,
Here we go.
all right, let's talk about the vaccine. So, all of us have been vaccinated.
Yep.
So, what was y'all feelings on the vaccine before you got vaccinated?
Before I got vaccinated,
Yeah.
when it originally came out, didn't agree with it.
When you say didn't agree, do you mean you didn't agree with the policies that everybody was putting in place? You just didn't.
No, this is before the policies and everything. I just didn't agree with it because I was like, well, how are you going to get vaccinated? And then when you read everything on it, it's like you can still get it and you can still pass it, and all it's doing is just lessering the severity of it. And then my brother got it, and I was like, oh shit, this is
real.
Yeah, this is real. So then that went out the window, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. Because I saw how he was hospitalized and almost didn't make it. So that's what made me change my mind on it. But initially, like when initial came out, I'm thinking vaccinations to stop. You know?
Yeah.
Like anybody would say vaccination. But nah, it wasn't. So I was like, nah, I ain't for that.
Yeah. So I kind of was the same way before and after I got vaccinated. Not because I just it's like the only reason I got the vaccine is because I plan on traveling, and I'm pretty sure that when I start to travel again, they're gonna be like, yeah, you gotta have the vaccine.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It's
they
that
told
way.
you.
Yeah.
It's that way.
And so that's why I got the vaccine. But either way, it's just weird to me. I don't like introducing things into my body that I don't really understand, and I don't understand the shit. And
you're the only person I really believe that's a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
You're the only motherfucker though.
Yeah, and because the biggest piece of me was that part where you said we just like, okay, you can still cash it and pass it. And it's like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? And when I found out, because everybody kept saying it wasn't FDA approved, that wasn't really bothering me that much until I realized what they mean by FDA approved was like, it's approved that it's safe, but it's not approved that it does what it does. Mm-hmm. And that's the approval that it's waiting on from the FDA. And they're just like, yeah, we can't prove that it works, but you know, hey, it does these things, but it doesn't prevent you from getting it. It prevents the symptoms and stuff, and lessens your chance of catching and spreading it. And so, so that's like where I am. So how about you? How'd you feel before and after the vaccine?
I didn't like that it was called a vaccine. I understand a little bit what it was doing.
Yeah.
And it was a preventative measure, but I mean, I used to tell them all the time, I don't like calling it a vaccine because it's not stopping you from getting it. You go get fucking polio vaccine, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
But the polio didn't start off as a vaccine.
True.
Okay.
And that was my thing. Like, it just wasn't enough research done with it. And that, like, for me, it was like I knew, because, you know, my girl in the medical field, so it was like, over time, she was telling me months ago, it's going to become a mandate. It's cool. Hold out as long as you can. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I won't no crazy anti-vaxxer like, oh, they're putting a chip in you. Like, bro, we carry around cell phones. I use a credit card everywhere.
Yeah, that part too.
Like,
yeah, the conspiracy theories get weird. Yeah,
super weird.
Yeah,
super weird.
But I mean, I got mine. Mandates came out. I was like, all right, fuck it, we here. And I told her in the beginning because I was like, you know, if you get, like, we got COVID together, so already I wasn't all that pressed about having the fucking vaccine because I already got the antibodies, so I knew it wasn't gonna fuck me up that bad. I know every couple months a new batch comes out. That's why people ain't getting sick after they was getting their second shot like they were in the beginning. So, I mean, I was fine. The worst that I felt was fatigue. I mean, I don't know the long-term effects, but it was a decent life.
I was against it in the beginning. I didn't understand how they're going to try to force everybody to get something and they won't get into the military. That was my whole fucking thing. I ain't see the military lined up to get shots. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't right. But yet instead, just like you, prime military, dog, I ain't prime military at all, but I had a federal job. They shot us up with all kinds of shit. You got in the line,
I'm about to say, that was another thing. And you didn't know what was in it?
Yeah, fuck no. We didn't give a fuck. We needed that job.
You got at least 13 shots.
But I know, like, the anthrax popped up out of no fucking where. Next thing you know, they had a whole series of fucking shots. You ain't question that shit. Not damn sure.
Well, the thing about the reason why I'm just saying like all of that stuff was different is because that shit been around for a minute, and it's like we
same thing.
We
with
learned
COVID,
and prepared.
Yes,
like they ain't been working on no vaccines for COVID until like.
But
recently.
COVID's been around.
COVID been around for 20 years.
He's saying COVID because this is the 19 variant of it.
Oh well.
And then like even if you looked on your lifestyle bottle during the beginning, The shit said kills
it's
COVID.
Yeah, but
Or coronavirus, excuse me. It said
yeah,
coronavirus.
but I'm saying like the vaccines for it, they ain't been thinking about no vaccine for this shit. It ain't like goddamn malaria.
I
where
think
where they working
anthrax
on
was
it.
the same way too,
Yeah.
because they weren't expecting to be used as a
bioweapon.
Yeah, there you go. So
Oh really? I thought it was already thought of and everything. Like
no, I think it was theorized. Like
oh okay,
theory.
all right, yeah, that part.
You know what I mean? Like what we talk about with the like our game based off of smallpox being put on money and then just flaring everywhere. That's kind of what they had a theory with smallpox doing. I mean not smallpox, damn. Anthrax, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, man. Once I started, I did well. My people, I got older people. They jump right on it, and I can't let my older people, because what's living if I ain't got support? So you know what I mean. And then on top of that, bro, I got a heart murmur. I done been through all kinds of medical, this, that, and the third, blah 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 blah. I supposed to have been dead at 11 and all this other shit, and all these tests and all these different shots and medicines, and I'm still fucking here at 36, 37, however old I am. And so
He don't know how old he is, y'all.
I stopped counting.
It'd be
bro.
like that once you
Gotta
once
stop
you hit a
counting,
certain
bro.
age. It'd be like that.
My
I
wife
think,
can
like,
verify this, bro. I stopped counting, man. However this goes.
What was the last number you remember on the birthday cake?
33, Scottie Pippen. And I ain't had no birthday cake, cuz.
What?
First. No, okay.
I ain't had no
even gonna
birthday
get on
cake
that.
either, but I'm not a cake guy. You know, I don't fuck with sweets
I
like
don't
that.
eat cake either. Why you keep lying?
Not.
Why you keep lying about the sweets?
Bro, they
Okay.
see me eat
Okay.
one Skittle, and all of a sudden, oh man, you be lying about. Bro, I got a bag of lemon
Yeah, we
heads
saw you
that I
eat
had,
one Skittle out the whole grocery bag full of fucking Skittles.
and that grocery bag lasts for years.
Still.
Okay. Anyway.
I got half a
Fabrication.
Butterfinger in the fridge that I
this
done had
dude.
for about a month. I got a bag of lemon heads in there that I done
There's
had
no
for about
end to
3
his
months.
treachery. Like, yo, this
I'm
dude.
just saying, like,
For you to even have this loaded up, ready to shoot, you know you full of shit.
yes.
that's not full of shit.
Your eyes are brown,
Bro.
because
Well,
you're full of
some would argue just the mere presence of the Butterfinger shows that you do like sweets. If you didn't like sweets, they
I
wouldn't.
said
be
I don't
anything
like
here.
them like that.
All right, we can move on now.
Yeah.
So the conspiracy theorists.
This
dude here.
Damn, man.
unmitigated gall.
All right, so before we talk about like the crazy conspiracy theories that we all disagree with, what would we all had conspiracy theories starting out when they first mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what were some of the thoughts you had about this vaccine, and you were just like, yeah, that shit don't seem right, and you're like, they might be trying to fucking.
When they first started talking about bringing it out, and it was like, oh, we're going to do low income. That first shit, when they first started talking about it, though. They
It
ain't
was,
come out yet, but they was like, oh, we're going to do low
Tuskegee.
income.
No,
We
they,
gonna-
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they said because no, Bill Gates had said we got to send it to Africa first to the, and it was just like, huh. So my thing was the red flag for me was that they never give black folks anything first if it's good. Like we never get it first. So the fact that they're
Besides
like, we
high
gonna give it to the
census.
niggas first, like all right, hold on. What you saying?
I said besides high census.
I don't.
It was a courtroom joke. But
Whew, that's the white people stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he been chilling with white folks hard, and
Okay.
that's where
I work in the yard, man.
Man, no.
Yeah. No.
No.
That's a no. Yeah.
Jesus, jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
So that made
Do
me
they
not
not
trust
give-
it. I didn't have a
Mr.
real.
Racist. Leave it alone. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, so I didn't have like a
Kill
real
us.
idea what the problem was gonna be, but I just like something ain't right. I know you had something.
Yeah, I mean, I always felt like the shit was funny, and then seeing like the politicians was getting it done on TV, like, really?
It seemed like a hoax.
I'm not gonna say hoax. It just.
But before the politicians got it done on TV though, they was administrating it to the older people.
Yeah.
Word.
So then it became, are they targeting the baby boomers?
Yeah, they
So
were hitting the old
This
people
is my
first.
thought process at the time. I was like, oh shit, are they targeting the baby boomers now? But I'm like, they ain't gonna fuck up old money, because old money listen. One thing about old money, you tell old money go left, they might talk shit, but their ass going left. So it's like,
This is true. This is true.
I don't know. This is my thought process during the time. That was it.
Yeah. And then another thing that's scary, everybody in Norfolk got it, as far as our job. Everybody. They was just like not at work. It got to the point where there was extending territories, and we had like almost 50 miles of territory you had to have. I'm like, yo,
What do
this
you mean
is
got it? I'm sorry.
at our job.
Oh,
Everybody had it. And I was like, yo. And people was like, it got to the point where they made it a rule. Like, you come in here without a mask on, we writing you up and you going home.
Yeah.
So it was like that. And I'm like, yo, I didn't trust it. I'm not gonna act like, yeah, I was for the vaccine. No, I wasn't. But when all that stuff had started happening, man, that's when I got into it.
I mean, for me, it was like giving someone a car that without test driving it type thing. And like I said, I had already had COVID. My girl being in the medical field was like, oh, word, now they got this vaccine. It's like, yeah, probably ain't all that good. Hold out before you get it. Mandates are coming. Boom. So with me, I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. I just didn't give a fuck. But I knew eventually, like, they're going to make us get it. I'm going to just hold out till I can. Because at the end of the day, it's too late for me to kind of change my career path. You know?
Yeah. Also,
It's just so weird because he's the germaphobe, bro.
yeah.
And for him to
Yeah,
be,
but with me having it, I had the
but even
antibodies. Like, I
before
understand how that works.
though, you still won't. You didn't. You won't as
I would have been a lot more skeptical if I never had COVID and then the vaccine mandates came
you
out.
won't that skeptical once you got it. I mean, but even before you got it, you still was a little lax on it. As our germaphobe guy, bruh, you were extremely like
CDC.
I'm gonna wear the mask, yo.
Bro, I had gloves on.
This nigga,
Like
I'm
I
the same
had
way.
boxes
Listen to me.
of them black.
Oh,
latex
I still
gloves.
sanitize the gas pump before I use it.
Oh, I still got Lysol in
My
there.
nigga, I still got hand sanitizer and
Yeah,
Lysol.
yeah.
I
But they
still
tell
do
you
the
to
whole
still do
thing.
it though. They tell you
Alright.
to still do all
I
that.
press the buttons
fuck
like
around.
this.
Yeah.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Like now, I
grab Kleenex for the buttons.
biting my nails. At
Oh,
one
no,
point,
I
dog,
don't
my
bite my
shit's got ugly long, bro.
You could
Like,
clip
cause I
them.
was.
You gotta get you a fingernail
I'm
clip.
sorry, no.
man.
I just. It's just habit. So I'm just saying my habit kind of introduced itself back because at one point my shit's got like Wicked Witch of the West long, bro. Cause I won't fucking around out like I'm wearing
See,
gloves all
you
the
gotta
time.
get you a fingernail clipper,
Man, bro,
man.
listen. All right, I'm past that point.
He's too manly, yo. He don't even wear house shoes. He ain't even got
You wear house shoes?
Wear house shoes.
Timberlands, man.
Bitch ass niggas.
Hold up, man. All them years you was calling them that when I was wearing them, you meant that as disrespect.
Yes.
Damn, man.
I done watched so many niggas get beat out their fucking shoes when them shits. Nigga, if I'm gonna walk around the house, it's gonna be in some sneakers. They might not be tied with them.
to put J's on.
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Fuck that. Y'all crazy, man.
You know what's funny? I didn't start wearing house shoes until last year, to be honest with you.
Really?
I don't wear.
I
And their house shoes I wear is Crocs.
But do you have like
Crocs, man.
indoor sneakers that these sneakers don't leave the house type?
Yeah, I
sneakers?
do.
Okay, all right. That's a little bit better.
he's like,
But I still can't walk on the carpet with it because my wife don't play that.
Oh, all right. That's
Yeah.
the
I walk
carpet
around
get
in work
infested.
socks.
I understand that carpet does get
See,
infested.
from us growing up in Camelot and then like getting carpet changed out after years, and you be like, "What the fuck, bro? Change your life.
Yeah.
Change your goddamn life."
I don't even like to. I mean, my house hardwood floor. I don't even like to walk around the house with shoes on. I just
What?
don't like to have that shit everywhere.
No, I can't do outside.
Because I walk around like if I'm in the crib, I don't got no shoes on.
Yeah.
Oh, but you do have house shoes on, all right?
No, I
Oh, you
wear
just-
work socks around the house.
All right.
But I continuously do my floors. It's like an OCD thing for me. But like I don't like you walk in the house, take your shoes
well,
off.
my thing is like I sleep with my socks on, so I don't want to be like walking around the house and
You're
then.
fucking weird.
I mean, I do have like some
Don't we
some
always say
flip-flops.
Garen like being hot and warm and all this shit? So yeah, man, you know the heat escapes through your feet if you didn't
I
know.
can't sleep with socks on.
I might get
can't
nasty
do
with
it.
some socks on my feet, but I ain't got nothing. This shit's coming off.
You
I
gotta
ain't
have
doing
a
that
grip.
shit either.
You gotta have a grip.
You
You
gotta
know?
do-
Tim boots.
The leg up.
Tim boots.
It's my new dance move. I just don't know what I call it.
All right, I forgot to set the timer up, so I don't know if we're over time or not.
It says 16.
Yeah, but I started recording before we started recording. Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, so we good then.
Yeah, I guess we're good.
Cause the mandate. I mean, yeah.
What are we doing? 20 minutes, right?
Yo, ain't it fucked up though? They changed the fucking mandate.
Oh,
Oh, they
moved back.
just pushed it back. Yep.
What's
That shit
going
don't
on?
apply to us. It don't apply to the yard. Not
It-
at least our yard.
oh, yeah.
That
So
shit.
It
now
apply to us.
we just on the ocean now.
75%.
So you still got to go. You still got to apply the ocean.
What's the new mandate?
So they pushed the federal mandate damn near
January
non-existent. Yeah, it's
January
kind of
4th.
sort of maybe depending on if you under contract to being what is it called, covered contract.
Yeah. So
you gotta have over 100 employees, and then you gotta have a contract with the federal government that states that everybody gotta be shot. Gotta have their shots.
Unless they have a religious exemption.
But the religious exemption gone now because they don't. The religious
Newport News
exemption,
Shipyard ain't taking that shit.
yeah, they taking it, but they telling you, oh, you going to leave without pay.
See,
But leave without pay mean, hey, then you going home, but then as soon as we need somebody to replace you, you're fired.
see our job.
So we accept it, but
our job is a little weird because 75% of the people is like, we're not getting it, and then they moved it, and they was like, yeah, they're not gonna.
yeah,
What are you gonna do when everybody quit the railroad?
oh, I think they
Hire a
prepared.
motherfucker like me.
I think they prepared.
But no
They
one is
prepared.
hiring. I mean, everybody's hiring, but no one's
Everybody's
applying
I
for
got
a
a
job.
I got a feeling that every big corporation is prepared for what if everybody leaves at the same time.
Listen, how many people left when COVID first started? But they had a lot. They already calculated these numbers of low employment and all this stuff. They know they can still get certain things done at a good time frame.
Yeah, I mean that comes in the theory we was talking about before with it, like the stagflation.
Yeah,
that's what like is about to happen.
And then not to mention, people got to start to need less employees anyway because of how shit going down with all the tariffs and shit that Trump put in. That's like with my AC shit. I ordered the parts to come in, and I ordered them like I said, I ordered that shit like October 8th, and it was like your shit will be sent November 17th.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so
Yeah, I got a TV that was ordered back in September, and that shit, it's still shipped.
We got shit
Yeah.
in the
Like,
yard
it's-
that's like, yo, the contract will be completely over by the time the part get here to even start the reassembling of engines and shit.
And so all of that shit is factoring in when these motherfuckers is putting all these rules and shit in place. Like, all right, everybody got to be a vaccine.
No, it just means now everybody's going to be, instead of giving you, we're going to give you a job, but we're going to give you more time to complete that job. So now it's just going to be more paperwork behind it. Like, you've been in the Navy yard. Everything's pushed behind paperwork.
Hell yeah.
I can take an electric line like what you did, Garen, and run through that door. That shit would take me 2 fucking weeks to get the paperwork to go through that door.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be just the extension cord. But your guys got to be there every day, just in case. That shit,
And you don't see them getting to the point of being like, all right, cool. So why this 2 week paperwork is going through? All y'all go home.
That's normal yard shit.
I would say 2 weeks is actually it's kind of fast. If you wanted to plug that light up to this outlet and have it facing through that door and put the paperwork in, I need y'all to make sure this door is open at all times when this light is shining. That shit'll take about 2 weeks, and that's fast.
They go through, bro. It's government money. They print that shit on the
Yeah, they're
regular.
moving slow mo.
Yeah, and they print the money on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we have actually covered everything that I wanted to cover.
Cool.
And I thought we were going to get that last one in, but we did. So anything else anybody want to add to this conversation?
Andrew,